Hello everyone, playing some Lies of P here, and this is the Nameless Puppet. I'm going to show you how to cheese it in this easy guide. So, this boss can be defeated by throwing items very easily, so I'm going to recommend using those. If you don't have any, you can go to the Malum District Stargazer, and there's going to be the Red Lobster store where you can walk inside, and then you can purchase unlimited throwing items. So I'd recommend doing that, as it makes this fight a whole lot easier. Pretty much just load up with everything you can. Use the P organ upgrades to have more items. You can respec that if you don't have it. I would recommend saving all your shot puts for whenever the stagger bar builds up there, as the stagger will go completely out with the shot put there, or you can get lucky. I'm using the 2 dragon sword here, and I found this to be a very effective weapon because it has really fast attacks, but it also has that really nice charge attack that you can use to also dodge and move out of the way. I would recommend using your throwing items mostly in Phase 2. If you can get through Phase 1 without taking too much damage and losing your shields, then that's perfect, so I'd recommend doing that. But acid items are typically best saved for the second part, and the electric ones as well, so I'd recommend using those for the second phase of this fight. But another huge help is the perfect parry grindstone. So as you can see there, I was able to perfectly parry a couple attacks. That is super important when it comes to this fight, as it's going to be very important to keep your health up, as the attacks are very fast and can completely drain your health bar. So this is a new game +2, I believe, and it was quite a challenge in this extra game mode, but I was able to beat the boss a few times, and this is by far the best strategy that I've had for the Nameless Puppet, so I wanted to showcase this, as it can make this fight much more bearable to do. So it's really important to keep your distance when you can and use those throwing items, but the perfect parry grindstone is very important for your own survivability. So I wasn't really dealing a whole lot of damage here, but you'll see here, as you can get these staggers off, you can get a few cheap and easy hits in. I'd recommend going for that if possible, using your block too sparingly, as you need to keep your health up there high. But throwing items really are the bread and butter of this, so if you can get one of these critical hits off, that's huge, but it's even better to keep peppering them with the throwing items. So unfortunately, attacks don't really do a whole lot of damage there, but you can see the throwing items completely get rid of his health and can even set up stagger. So I'd recommend using those, as we got his health from half down to nearly depleted just from those alone. So be mindful that it can take you out really quickly. I almost went down there. And certain attacks you do have to dodge in certain directions, or just outright block them, as it can deal crazy amounts of damage. So yeah, we were able to get another throwing item off there, and that was huge because it keeps chipping his health down. But we finally got it with a bunch of throwing items that dealt enough damage over time to take down the Nameless Puppet and Lies of P. If you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below.